All right, ladies and gentlemen, we ready to rock and roll. We ready to rock and roll. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Tuesday. If you're coming on, I want you to hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody. Let them know Prophet Ramon, the squad, and the Ramonepreston Show, right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. We are live in his house, and guess what? Whew, do I have something I want to share with you today? I know it's getting ready to change and transform your mind, and it's going to change and transform your money. So if you're coming on, hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody, tag somebody and let them know you got to get on the Ramonepreston Show, because he getting ready to spit some gizane that's getting ready to change your life, because he's in his house on this beautiful Tuesday. While you're coming on, would you please drop the name of the city in the comments so we'll know exactly what city you watching us from. Shout out to all of our Facebook family, our YouTube family, especially y'all YouTubers. Y'all just making it. Y'all making it. Y'all really making it happen over on YouTube. Do we know how many subscribers we have right now? How many subscribers do we have right now?
Yesterday was 5.6.
Who? 5.6? Oh my God. All right. We moving, y'all. If you're on YouTube watching and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube page, please do me a favor. YouTube.com/Ramonepreston. Hit the subscribe button. Please do your boy a favor. And all y'all over there on Facebook, if you haven't been on YouTube yet, YouTube.com/Ramonepreston. I want you to subscribe to our YouTube page. We are moving and shaking. We are banging. We are building. We are grinding. We are making it happen over there on YouTube. We have approximately 5,065 subscribers on YouTube right now. And we are waiting and anticipating for that 5,065 to turn to 50,650, 500,065, whatever the number is. We want to continue to get that number up. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, please do me a favor, subscribe to my YouTube page, and stay posted on all the videos that we drop. We're getting ready to start taping some new courses, some new training programs here in our studio that we're going to be dropping and introducing to our blueprint game plan. So all the new courses and programs that we're working on taping, we'll be introducing to our blueprint game plan very soon. But of course, we're going to make sure that we have some new video content that we add to our YouTube page, just to continue to keep you blessed, to keep you with value. I have a lot of the information that I want to share with you. Is going to be information on holding companies, information on business, information on entrepreneurship, information on finances, tax strategies, financial literacy, information on real estate investing, information on marketing and sales. We got so many more courses and programs that we are preparing to put on our training program on our online university. Excuse me, but we're going to continue to just do what we do every day here on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm trying to clear my nose up. It's raining. We got a lot going on today, but welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. Just in case you don't know, I'm your host, Ramonepreston, and every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon, we bring information to you directly to help you properly start, structure, and scale your businesses, your ministries, your income streams, and your wealth building dreams. So for all of you that have dreams and desires, aspirations and ambitions to take your money, to take your business, to take your ministry, to take your financial freedom to the next level, this is one of the channels and the outlets and vehicles that we use through the Ramonepreston Show to educate you, to inform you, to share things with you that will help you in that process. So today, ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk to you about how to get in position to succeed. Now, yesterday, we hosted our weekly live Zoom coaching call for all of our coaching clients. By the way, if you are a member of our Blueprint Game Plan program, meaning that you have access to our online training, if you would like to be a part of our weekly coaching, we just added a coaching component to our Blueprint Game Plan. So even if you're not a member of our one-year business coaching program, we're giving our Blueprint members an opportunity to be a part of our weekly coaching. So you might not quite be ready for our one-year business coaching program, but you might say, you know what, I want your Blueprint, I want access to the training, I want to learn about holding companies, I want to learn about money, I want to learn about business, I want to learn about real estate, but I also want an added touch before I become a member of your coaching program. Well, you can get access to our Blueprint Game Plan plus weekly coaching. I'm going to give you an offer and I'll talk more about it at the end of the show. But for now, I want to talk to you about how to put yourself in a position to succeed. The reason why I brought the coaching up is because last night in our weekly coaching call, that's what I was talking about. I was sharing with our coaching community strategies or things that you need to do in order to put yourself in a position to succeed. I wish we was all in a classroom and you can show me your hand by raising it, but I want to ask the classroom question. How many of you listening to me right now want to be put in a better position to succeed? How many of you? If you want to be put in a better position to succeed, I want you to put in the comments, positioned to succeed. Drop that in the comments. Positioned to succeed. Positioned to succeed. I don't know a person that doesn't want to be put in a position to succeed. But you might have done the best that you could do up to this point in your life to put yourself in a position to succeed, but you might still be struggling with it. You might feel like, you know what, I still haven't hit gold yet, or Ramon, I haven't hit pay dirt yet. I'm still struggling with putting myself in the best position to succeed. Well, I'm going to show you how to put yourself in a position to succeed, and I'm going to give you 4 strategies, 4 things that you need to do in order to put yourself in a position to succeed. Because when you hear people say, or when you say, man, I want to be put in a better position, I wish somebody helped me get in a better position, I want to show you that what you're saying has a different meaning, because you don't necessarily mean what you say when you say, I need to be put in a better position. Because I'm going to show you, being put in a better position doesn't mean somebody needs to just kind of pick you up and put you somewhere. Or it doesn't mean you need to be in a certain location, or it doesn't mean you need to have a certain amount of money. Being put in a position has a different meaning. And I'm going to show you 4 things that actually mean what putting yourself in a position should actually be. If you just got confused with all of that jibber jabber, I'm going to explain it to you in a moment. So make sure you put in the comments what city you're watching from, and make sure you put in the comments position to succeed if you want to be put in a position to succeed, okay? Shout out to all of you who are a part of our business coaching program. I appreciate all of you so much for trusting me and my team to help you properly start, structure, and scale your business, your ministry, and your income. For all of you that are not in our coaching program, but you're part of our business community, whether you are a member of our Blueprint Game Plan or your client in one of our divisions, I just appreciate you so much for trusting me and my team. And every day we show up here at our headquarters and we work towards making our services, our solutions, our strategies better for you. So Prophet Ramon, how can I put myself in a better position or in the best position to succeed? Well, there are actually 4 things you need to put yourself in, and that is not a position. And I'm going to show you, when you put yourself into these 4 things, you are going to actually put yourself in a position. Because everybody always say that. I just need to be put in a position. I need somebody to help me get in a position. I just need a certain amount of money to be in position. I just need a certain amount of credit to be in position. You don't need none of those things. I'm going to tell you the 4 things you need to be put in order to actually be put in a position. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write it down. Number 1, you need to be put in a plan. So to be put in a position, number 1, means to be put in a plan. You can't be put in a position to succeed if you're not put in a plan. So your position really needs a plan, not a position. Because if you got money, if you got the right job, if you got the right credit score, if somebody opens a door for you and gives you a platform and gives you an opportunity, none of those things are going to put you in a position like a plan will put you in a position. That's one of the reasons why the Bible says without a vision, which is a type of plan, the people perish. In other words, when you ain't got no vision, when you ain't got no plan, when you can't look into the future and actually have an idea where you want to go so that you can develop an action step or action steps on how you're going to get there, you're not going to be able to get there no matter what somebody gives you. You may have been that person at some point in your life, or you may know people that's at that point in their life where it doesn't matter how much money you give them, they always still struggling. I used to be that person, and I know a whole lot of those people today. So I ain't just talking down on people. I used to be the idiot that no matter what you gave me, I was going to waste it. No matter what you offered me, I was going to ruin it. No matter how many doors you opened for me, I was going to blow it. I was going to misuse it, because that's the type of person I used to be. But I know a whole lot of people today that it don't matter what you give them, they still going to struggle. No matter how many times you open a door for them. Do you know any people like that? You give them $20, they going to need 20 more. You give them $100, they need 100 more. You give them one opportunity, they need another opportunity. You give them one ride, they need 3 rides. You let them stay the night, they want to stay the year. I mean, it's always something. You like, God, dog, when is you going to take one thing and use it and never have to come back? You know why they keep coming back? You know why they keep repeating the same cycle? Because they never put themselves in a position to succeed.
That's good.
Meaning that they never put themselves in a plan. See, I can have a plan for you, but if you don't have a plan for you, ain't nothing gonna work for you.
Wow.
The reason why the plans that I put together work for me, because my plans are not attached to other people. Meaning that I don't depend on other people to put me in the position that I plan to put myself in. So you see how important it is to have a plan? So the first thing you need to be in order to be in a position to succeed is you need to be in a plan. Well, Prophet Ramon, how do I put myself in a plan? Let me give you the definition of a plan. A plan is a set of action steps based on the goals you set for your business, your finances, or your life. So when you have a plan, you actually have a set of action steps. Things that you know you have to do. I gave an example yesterday in our coaching call when I was talking about this same thing, and I showed them an example of, if you know you got to get up and go to work tomorrow, it's different than knowing you got to get up and go to work and knowing you're going to get up and go to work than having a plan to get up and go to work.
Wow.
So if you sat down and said, okay, if I needed to put a plan together to go to work tomorrow, then that means I have to get a set of action steps in place. So what are all the steps that lead up to me showing up to work tomorrow? That's a plan. So what do I need to do first? Well, I need to get up in the morning. What I need to do next? I need to get ready, shower, put on clothes, brush my teeth, eat something. What's the next thing I need to do? Get in my keys and get my keys and get in my car. What's the next thing I need to do? Get on the road. What's the next thing I need to do? Pull up to the office, open the door and come in the office. What's the next thing I need to do? Clock in and start working. So it's different if you sat down and said, I'm going to work tomorrow and I have a plan for how I'm going to go to work tomorrow. That's different than just saying, well, I got to go to work tomorrow, but you ain't got no doggone plan. So now you late. Now you find yourself in a mess. Now something come up and throw you off because you never put a plan in place. Because if you put a plan in place, you may say, you know what? Wow. Like I planned to get here on time today, which I very rarely do.
Yes.
But
You beat your...
I beat y'all here. You know why? Because I had a plan yesterday. I had already planned yesterday. I need to be here early because I got certain things that I just got to get done before the day worked, huh?
It wasn't too much behind.
No, it wasn't too early than y'all. It was just a few minutes. I finally got a win on y'all. Almost every other day y'all beat me here. But
every day we
my point, yeah, every day y'all beat me here. But my point is, yesterday I had a plan because there was certain paperwork that I needed to get done, and I wanted to get it done before 9:30, before our day started. I didn't want to start my work day with that on my mind and on my plate. So I planned to get here at least 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
That was my plan, because I was like, you know what? It'll take me 30 minutes to get A, B, and C done. By 9:30, when we do our little thing, I'll be finished with it. It won't be on my mind. So guess what? I got up this morning a little earlier. I started getting ready a little earlier. You know why? Because I had a plan. So if you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, you got to put a plan together. Now, guess what? You might be a person that you're saying, you know what, Prophet Ramon, I don't even know how to put a plan together. I don't even know how to create action steps based on goals that I set for my life, because I don't even know what my goals are. Well, here's one thing you can do. You can get access to the goal setting course that I have online. It's on our university in our Blueprint Game Plan. I actually have a course on goal setting. And in that course, I have a template to walk you through the process of setting goals, putting action steps for every day together, creating a list of things that you need to do, like a to-do list. If you need access to that, you need to text the word blueprint to 404-478-7213. Okay? If you want access to that goal setting course and to the template, the papers that I use, you can actually download the papers PDF to your computer and you can print them out so you can have templates that you can literally write out your goals. Having a goal is going to be the step to getting a plan, right? But your plan is what's going to put you in a position. See, I put myself in a position one day of 360 days. I put myself in a position to beat everybody to the office. That's one win out of 100. But guess what? I planned for it. So I can actually do that every day, but I would have to plan it. If I don't plan what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. Or I'm going to find myself choppy with trying to get it done and wasting a lot of time. So if you want to be put in a position to succeed, number one, guess what you got to do? Anybody know? You should have wrote it down. You got to get in a plan. So let me ask you this question. Are you in a plan today? Like what you're doing today, is it in a plan, or are you just like freestyling today? Well, I'm going to just let the day do what it do. I'm going to just let God do what he going to do. I'm going to let him lead me. Well, when you hit a dirt road in a dead end or a roadblock, don't be acting like God led you there. Well, this must be the Lord's will. No, dog. No, boo. That ain't God's will for you to be at a roadblock or in a dirt road or in a stuck. No, you have to put a plan together. Plan your day out. So even though I set a plan for one specific thing, but I have to have a plan for other things. So my day is planned out. I know what I'm going to do for the next couple hours because I have a plan. If I forget, I can look at my calendar. I can aggravate my personal assistant, and I'm going to find out. Now, if I don't know what's going on with my day and I call her and she's like, I don't know what you're doing today, bruh. Now we really in trouble. We don't have a plan.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Okay, you don't have a personal assistant. You ain't got nobody to help you. You got Siri. Isn't Siri on your iPhone? Okay, you got Google. You got Alexa. You got Google Calendar. I got iPhone and I still got Google Calendar. Like every time I set an appointment or something, it hits both my calendars. So it don't matter. You just have to have a plan. And you got to be disciplined to take the time to figure it out. Like I told you, if you know you got something to do this weekend, or you know you got something you need to get done tomorrow, put a plan together. Well, I need to go to so-and-so house and I need to get this done. Put a plan together. Don't just keep talking about what you got to do, what you finna do. Put a plan together. Plan it out. Map each step of the process out. So guess what? If you put each step of the process in place, what if you got to do something similar to that again? What's going to happen? It's going to be a little easier because you can always go back and say, wow, what did I do? Like what I'm teaching right now on the show, I actually wrote it down. Sometimes I have it in my notes. Sometimes I write it down. Sometimes I just memorize it. But guess what? When I don't memorize it or I don't have it in my notes, I got to write it down. Now, what if I would have threw this paper away yesterday? I wouldn't have had a plan for how I'm going to communicate effectively to you. But because I planned it out, when I got here to the office, guess what was sitting on my desk? A plan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're talking about today. A, B, C, D, bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. And in that order. So how do you put yourself in a position? Number one, put yourself in a plan. Have an action step or have a set of action steps based on the goals you set for your life. So what do I want to accomplish for the rest of 2021 in my business? How much money do I want to make for the rest of this year? Once you figure out how much money you want to make, now you need to come back to today and figure out what do I need to do step by step to get to that dollar amount. How many products do I need to sell? How many opportunities do I need? But the first thing you need is a what? You need a plan. Number two, this is how you put yourself in a position to succeed. After you have a plan, then you need a product. Then you need a product. What do you mean a product? You need either a tangible and or an intangible good or service. Because if you got a financial goal that you want to put a plan to reach, so you want to make $10,000 in the next 30 days, that's a goal, right? So now you got to put a plan together. You need to put a step-by-step process of how you're going to make $10,000. Well, it's hard to do that if you don't have a product. Having a product, now you can associate that tangible or intangible good to your goal. So for example, I gave this example yesterday. Let's say if you want to make $10,000 in the next 30 days. All right? Get your calculator out. I want to make $10,000 in the next 30 days. That's $10,000 I got on my phone right there. $10,000 in the next 30 days. You see it? Ba-dow. I want to make 10 grand in the next 30 days. Okay, now I want to put a plan together for 30 days. What do I need to do for the next 30 days so I can end up in 30 days with 10 grand? Well, I need to associate that plan with a product. This is what a lot of people don't do. Well, what if I ain't got no product or no service? What if I don't have any goods to sell? You got to put yourself in alignment with somebody that do. So for example, my team, okay, if they ain't got no product or service that they're selling on their own, well, they got products and services in the company they work with. So now you could take the products and services that are at your disposal and say, even if it's a network marketing company, even if it's somebody else's products. So now if you have a business and let's say you want to make 10 grand in 30 days. Now you look at all the products and services you have and find the middle product. For example, if you got a $50 product, a $500 product, and a $5,000 product, don't pick the $50 product. Don't pick the $5,000 product. You should pick the what? The $500 product. That would be the median product. So you take the median price of a product or service or good, and you divide that into 10,000. So let's say if in this example it was $500. So you got $10,000 divided by 500. So that means you would need to sell 20 $500 products in the next 30 days in order to reach $10,000. Well, if you divide 20 by 4 weeks, that means you need to sell 5 products a week. So do you see how I took the plan, connected it to a goal of $10,000 in 30 days, reverse engineered it back to today, looked at a product that I could sell, and I realized that, wow, I'm gonna have to sell 20 $500 products to make 10 grand. Well, that might be a commission. If you're getting a commission, that 20 products might be 200. But you have to at least be able to do the math on the product and associate it to the plan. So how do I put myself in position to succeed, Ramon? Number 1, put yourself in a plan. Number 2, put yourself in a product. Well, what if I ain't got no products and services I can sell? Find somebody who does. You can find a network marketing company. You can find a company to work for that you are in alignment with the products and services that they sell. There are companies out there that sell things that you are interested in selling. They're in the business of something you're interested in. Sometimes people get on my nerves with always feeling like they want to be the boss, they want to be the CEO. Yeah, but you are a broke number 1. I would rather be a rich number 15 than a broke number 1. You hear it on Shark Tank all the time. They always telling the people that come on Shark Tank, would you rather own 10% of a $100 million company or 100% of a $100,000 company? Give me 10% of $100 million. That's $10 million rather than 100% of a $100,000 company.
Wow.
Yeah, just give me a little piece of something. I'd rather take 10% of something big than 100% of nothing, because 100% of zero is still zero.
Yeah.
10% of anything is something more than zero. And if you have your own business and you're not confident in the products or the services that you have, all it means is you just need to become more educated and trained in product development. You need to become more educated and trained in running your business. You need to become more educated and trained in marketing yourself and selling yourself. These are just things that you have to build a muscle to learn. That's all it means. It doesn't mean you have a bad product. It may just mean you don't know how to market or sell your product. Or maybe you do have a horrible product. Maybe nobody wants to buy it. It's just not good. But if that's the case, at least you want to be able to identify with that so you can make the decision, do I stick with what I got, or do I just need to find somebody who got something better? Or do I need to work on creating something better? So number 1 is what? A plan. Number 2 is what? A product. Number 3. How to get in position to succeed. Well, you need to get in a plan, number 1. You need to get in a product, number 2. And number 3, you need to get in a practice. This is the third thing you need to get into, a practice. What do you mean a practice? Well, when you go to a lawyer's office, they call it a law practice. When you go to a physician, your doctor, they call it a medical practice, right? If you go to a dentist, they call it a dental practice. These are practices, right? These are practices. Why do they call it practice? Because these are doctors and experts, professionals who continue to learn and educate themselves, because in order for them to keep their certifications and their licenses, they got to stay updated on technology. They got to stay updated on things that change in science, on medicine and all that stuff. So that means if they want to run a practice successfully, they got to keep doing the right thing every day. So a practice is this. A practice is you doing the right things every day, consistently over time. This is a big problem that a lot of entrepreneurs have. I said it yesterday in our coaching call, and I'm going to say it again today. I don't understand entrepreneurs who don't want to learn nothing. Like, you think like a middle class employee. That's what a lot of entrepreneurs are. A lot of entrepreneurs are just middle class. To some extent, they're poor class employees. Because all they do, because that's what a lot of middle class people do. They go to school, they get a degree, they leave school, get a job with their degree, and work there for 40 years. And they never learn anything else other than what they learn on their job. They never become better at anything else. And then they retire at 70 broke, struggling for another 8 years because they end up dying because they worried and stressed out. Come on, y'all. We got to do better than that. And doing better than that means you got to get in a practice. Because if I have a plan and I connect my plan to a product, now I got to get into practice. I can't even tell you how many entrepreneurs I talk to who have pretty good products. And they got some pretty decent plans. But guess what they don't have? Practice. They're not willing to do the right thing every day. Oh, well, I ain't where I'm supposed to be, but at least I ain't where I used to be. Well, I know I'm supposed to study every day. I know I'm supposed to make calls every day. I know I'm supposed to do this every day. Well, when are you going to just do it? You got to get it done. You got to get it done. I woke up this morning. Of course, I beat the sun up this morning. And when I got up, I was thinking about my day to day. But because I'm always in the practice of learning and studying and going through my daily routine, I started learning and studying, and I got probably about 45 minutes into it, and I was like, man, I just don't know enough. I said that to myself. I'm like, I just don't know enough. And then I was like, wow, why would I say that? And then I answered myself, here's why you would say that. Because you're not actually where you know you want to be. Because you're not going to leave this condo and go get in a jet. You're not leaving this condo today and jumping in a Rolls Royce. You're not leaving this condo and going to your own skyscraper. So you're not where you and then I started going through my process of thinking it through. I was like, wow. What is separating me from getting to where I want to be? Wow. And then I started answering the question. What's separating me from getting from where I am to where I want to be is me becoming the person I need to be to get there. Me learning what I need to learn to get there. So I actually have to learn more. And I made that decision this morning. I was like, you know what? I got to study more. I got to even study even more. And I'm looking at my calendar. I'm like, where can I find more time to study that I'm just goofing off? Where can I find more time to study and learn when I'm just kind of like, shooting the breeze with people? I'm like, you know what? I'm finna really go heavy because I just don't have time to waste. I want to get somewhere. And in order for me to get somewhere, I got to do the right things every day and consistently until enough time goes by of me doing it that I look up and I'm like, I'm on my jet. I'm walking in my skyscraper. I got 2 Rolls Royce. And you might be saying, all you be talking about is stuff. Well, what you want to talk about? God, dog. People get on my nerves. Why he always talking about money? Why you always talking about being broke? Why he always talking about getting the bag? Why you always talking about going to that job that ain't paying you enough? Why you always talking about debt? Why you always talking about bills? I'm talking about what I know is going to help facilitate what I want to do in my life. Because it ain't about the money as much as it's about what I can do with the money. It ain't about having the jet. It's about where I can go quickly with the jet. That's what I want. Whatever you want is yours. But my point is, you still got to get into a practice. And if you're an entrepreneur, if you own a business, if you run a company, you better figure out a way to do the right things every day and consistently. All right. So number 3 is get in a practice. Get in a practice. How do I get in position to succeed? I have to get in a plan. I have to get in a product. And then I got to get into practice. That's how I get in a position. Because see, I do not live by this false narrative that somebody else can put me in a position. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And the people who believe it always keep failing. You ever met somebody who was like a celebrity, or somebody that was like real famous, and thought to yourself, or somebody thought to themselves, oh, if I meet that person, I'm gonna make it. Or if I meet that person, my whole life gonna change. No, it ain't, boo. You're gonna be the same broke person the next day. You're gonna be the same unknown person even if you do meet them. The world calls it 15 minutes of fame. How many people you saw get 15 minutes of fame because of a TikTok video, or because of Snapchat, or because of a YouTube video that went viral, or because of a meme? And then they show that person like 2 years later and they still broke, or they living back with their grandma, or they homeless walking the streets looking like they ain't bathed in 15 days. You know why? Because that one thing could not put them in a position to succeed. And if you are depending on one person, or if you're depending on one thing to put you in a position to succeed, you've already failed. Because it ain't going to be no one person or no one thing that does it. It's going to be a plan. It's going to be a product, which will be tangible or intangible goods and services. And it's going to be a practice of continuing to do the right things every day, consistently, over time, until it starts working, right? And in that process of doing things every day consistently, you're going to learn to reset. You're going to learn to shift. You're going to learn to pivot. You're going to learn to do it better, which brings me to the fourth thing that you got to get into. And that is, number 4, you got to get into a procedure. Because now your procedure becomes an operational process that's duplicatable. It's an operational process that's duplicatable. Let me explain to you what I mean. So here it is. How do I get into a position to succeed? Ramon, I want to succeed. I want my business to succeed. I want to be successful financially. I want to be a successful leader to my family, to my church, to my community. How can I put myself in the best position to succeed? Here's how. Put yourself in a plan, right? Create action steps for where you want to go and how you need to get there. Once you put that in place and do the math on it, put yourself in a product. Find an intangible or tangible, or both, a tangible or intangible good or service that you can provide to the market, to the community, something you can serve, something that you know is good enough for you to sell and for you to produce, right? Now you put yourself in a plan, you put yourself in a product. Now that you have a product that you're confident in, you have a product that you are excited about. How excited are you about the products that you sell? Are you confident in it?
Yeah. Very.
Are you confident in the 1-year coaching program?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you think it works for people?
Yeah, it worked for me.
It worked for you.
Yeah.
Are you confident in the blueprint game plan?
Very confident.
Are you confident in what you serve the community and provide for the community?
Yes.
The products and services.
And I love it.
You love it. So you can sell it, right?
Yes.
You can get out there and get into a practice of sharing it because you know
And I'm doing it.
and you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's what so you're already in the practice. And you got a procedure,
Right.
because you got an operational process that's duplicatable. Because all you got to do is send emails out, make phone calls, meet and greet people, communicate what your product is about, what your program is about, what your service does, show success stories, give them an opportunity to set up an appointment so they can have a free consultation. And when they plug into the coaching or the blueprint, guess what happens? Their success makes your confidence go up.
Yeah.
Because now you want to duplicate that again.
Right.
So every day you in this duplicatable process of sharing with people something you know actually works because you practice it every day.
Good.
And you tie that to your plan.
Wow.
I want to be debt free. I want to be a 6-figure earner. I want to be a millionaire. I want to bless my parents. I want to be a blessing to my family. I want to sow seeds to my church. I want to help my community. Now my plan is fueling my product and my practice and my procedure. That's how you put yourself in a position. So every one of you that's listening to me, if you are not practicing every day and developing a procedure every day, whether it's with your products or with someone else's products, and you don't have a clear plan, a path to get to where you know you want to be financially, I want you to reach out to me, because I want to introduce you to our coaching and training program. Now, our 1-year coaching program is a $5,000 program. We have payment plan options that can give you an opportunity to get onboarded today with one payment, even if it's not a one-time payment, a payment plan option. And when we onboard you, we can walk you through an initial one-on-one coaching session. We can help you put together a game plan. We can show you how our program is going to help properly start, structure, and scale your business. We have workshops and masterminds and weekly coaching calls that are going to continue to assist you throughout that entire 52-week, 1-year program. If a coaching program is not something you think you will be able to put your all in right now, we have our online training program called the Blueprint Game Plan. We have one version that has no coaching, and then we have a version that has weekly coaching. That's a $2,500 a year program with coaching and $1,500 a year program without coaching. Guess what? We have payment options for those. So for as low as $91 a month for 36 months in an agreement, you can have access to our Blueprint Game Plan. All right? So I want you to reach out to me. I want to talk with you. I want to provide value to you to help you get started, get structured, and get scaled to where you want to be in your business and in your finances. If you're interested in learning more about our coaching program, and if you would like to speak with me and my team on what the benefits are, what the details are, what the process of our coaching program is, and how it will benefit you and your company or your organization, text the word coaching to 404-478-7213. If you're interested in our Blueprint Game Plan, our online training, all you have to do is text Blueprint to 404-478-7213. Oh, by the way, everyone who joins our coaching program gets 1 year free access to our Blueprint Game Plan. So it's not like you have to purchase coaching and then separately purchase the training. The training comes with the coaching. All right? So if you purchase the training, we have one version of training that offers weekly coaching, but it doesn't have all the other benefits and perks that our coaching program has. If it's confusing you, just text "I'm confused but want to know more" to 404-478-7213. If you have any questions, I want you to drop the questions in the comments. Somebody give me some feedback. Drop some feedback in the comments on what you learned in this session during this show, because there are other people who always visit, even if it's not live, on the replay, and we want to bring value to them as well. All right. I love y'all. Appreciate all of you. We're getting done early today, aren't we? We got what? Things to do. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do today, y'all. We on the grind. We on the prowl. So I appreciate all of you. Let me see my YouTube family over here. Let me give y'all a shout out. Steve Robinson, shout out to you on YouTube. Alina David, shout out to you. Peter on YouTube. Maverny. I can't pronounce some of the names. I'm sorry. I'm still from the hood. Trying to get a little bougie. Bill Smith. Graham. Nicole. The Space Guy. Nicole. Love Baby Angel 1. Come on through here, girl. Phase the Nation. Nicole again. Franceline Gomes. Home HD7. Pereira. Giovanni. Mark Tommy. Thank you, Mark. Mark said, great and exciting information. Thanks. Thank you, my friend. Fernanda. Alice. Ashley. Net Pro from New York City, USA. I love New York. I fantasize about living in Manhattan on the 80th floor of one of those skyscrapers. sitting out on the balcony at 11 o'clock at night with all the lights on. Me and my wifey. She ain't gonna be out there. She gonna be inside. Like, bro, you sit on that balcony. I am not sitting out there. I want to be above the clouds. I fantasize about that. Ashley Madison from Carroll, thank you so much. TCIU, your city, our country that you're watching from. New York, all right. We got Sao Paulo, Brazil in the house. Come on, Brazil. Brazil. Online skills development out of New York. Mox TV, Manila, Philippines. We got Philippines watching. We got Sri Lanka watching. We got Colombo. One YouTube user said, this project is very useful and helpful for everyone. Thank you so much. Marilyn from Venezuela. Venezuela is in the house. Zakaria, she says, or he says, I am from Algeria. Shout out to our peoples in Algeria. Okay. We got somebody watching from Nepal. Gita, Jita, blessings to you. A mate says, this is really excellent. We got Kid Tech Android from Kenya. Come on through here. Gustavo Henrique. Come on, somebody. I'm giving shout outs to my family. I love all y'all. Appreciate you for watching. Make sure that you share our YouTube channel with your family members and friends. Frank says, I recommend this video. I am watching from the Venezuela. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on through here. We've got Mantine watching from Vietnam. I mean, these are people. I'm just giving you a shout out. Thank you. I'm not watching. I'm actually teaching from Buckhead, Atlanta. All right. We have Robert from Malaysia. Shout out to you, Robert. Appreciate you. Okay. Sky SK says, put yourself in the position to win. Oh, that's Mike Murray from Cali. That's Michael Murray. Yeah. What's up, Mike? Cali in his house. I love you, man. Proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Mike is a part of our business coaching program. So proud of what he's building. Mr. Marcus Dame, shout out to you, sir. I love you. Shantae, we're going to be seeing them when? Thursday. It's Thursday. I look forward to seeing you and the wifey here for your business. What is it? Not consultation. It's their one-on-one. Their initial one-on-one consultation, coaching session. Shout out to all of y'all. Well, I love y'all. If you ain't a part of our business coaching program, if you ain't got access to our blueprint game plan, if you don't even know what I'm talking about, do we have a link in the comments for the platform? Click one of the links in the comments. Go take a look at our platform. Take a look at our coaching program. Take a look at all the courses that we teach in our blueprint game plan. And I just told y'all, we have just extended our payment plan options. Let me see if I can find our payment plan options. Where are the payment plan options? I was doing good, wasn't I? Now I'm finna goof off. Now I'm getting goofy. There it is right there. Look. Woo, there it is. The 1-year business coaching program. We have a $5,000 one-time payment option. We have a 3-month payment plan option, 6-month, 9-month, 12-month. So we give you up to 1 year to pay it off. And look at all what you're getting. You're going to get an initial coaching session, 52 weeks of Zoom calls. You're going to get quarterly masterminds, quarterly workshops. Those workshops are amazing. Each one of those 4 workshops that we give you, we teach on one of the 4 pillars for business success. Those 4 pillars are sales, marketing, business and holding companies, and financial systems, tax strategies. So just those 4 workshops alone, you could pretty much learn everything you need to learn about your business and finances just in those 4 workshops. But we make it real good because we provide an initial coaching session to help you to set your year out so that you can have all the information you need and have clarity. And then the weekly coaching calls They're just complimentary every week to keep you on track. So we have that 1-year business coaching program. If you're not ready for the 1-year business coaching program, you can get access to our blueprint game plan. All of our training that we provide in person, we have it on our blueprint game plan. And I just mentioned at the beginning of the show, we're getting ready to start taping new courses and programs. So very, very soon, you're going to go to the blueprint game plan and you're going to see courses on sales, on marketing. You're going to see more financial system courses. We're going to have courses on leadership. We're going to have courses on family legacy wealth building. We're going to add more courses on real estate investing in addition to the ones we already have. And the price is going to change. So right now we have our blueprint game plan with weekly coaching. It's a $2,500 a year program. So we have a 12-month payment plan option. That's $208 a month. So for $208, you can get access to it today. If you want to do a 24-month payment plan, you can get access to it today for $191. If you want to do a 36-month payment plan, you can get access to it today for $175. Let's say you say, hey, you know what? I don't even want the weekly coaching. I just want access to your online training. Well, that's a $1,500 a year program. You can get access to it for 12 months. Right there, $125. 24 months, right there. That's what? 24 months is $108. And then we got 36 months for $91. So I want to speak with you. I want to talk with you. I want to help you. All you have to do is text me. Text me the word coaching or the word blueprint, and we'll reach back out to you. And please click the link to take a look at all of the information on our websites and on our platforms. Love y'all. Have an amazing day. We'll be back here tomorrow, same place, same time. Tomorrow's going to be Wednesday. We're going to be sharing with you some winning information to help you continue to move forward. Don't miss it. Don't meet me here. Beat me here tomorrow on the Ramonepreston Show.